Hi, my name is Patty Evans. I live at 3616 East Rolling Green Place in Nampa. I have a degree in Recreation, Park, and Tourism Sciences from Texas A&M University, and I was a park ranger for 15 years. During that time, I always operated my parks and my programs in the black. I was taught at A&M that public recreation facilities should be in the black. That whole thing about operating in the red is bogus. You should never operate in the red. And so I was able to do that. It's very doable. You cut back, you make concessions, and you work with your contractors to figure out a way to fix the things that need to be fixed. You address the things that are top priority, and you piecemeal it together until you get it done. And I've also done this in other facilities, a synagogue in San Antonio that was in severe disrepair, a chiller system that would go down every day and break. And I operated that from my desk. I worked with the contractors, and we even had somebody come and try to take it, and they got burned real bad trying to break into it. But we were able to work with all of our contractors and take care of the maintenance that needed to be done on those facilities. But I'm a bit concerned about this because this is all new, and I just started hearing about it, and it kind of bothered me, and I have some things that I need to get off my chest, because last year about this time we were talking about a auditorium district that we just had to pass. We had to pass it, and it got passed, and those funds were to support the Idaho Center. Well, now here we are. We haven't even collected the first dollar of the auditorium district things, because, you know, that's the, and you're always talking about that you started talking about this last fall, about a year ago. So these have been conversations in back rooms and executive sessions, secret conversations that we as the general public haven't been privileged to. This is all new and quite a shock. So we are looking at this and thinking, wow, what the heck? We're going to give away something that is this significant to a 13-year-old community vocational school? But you know what? They just got accredited to offer their first 4-year course. That's the first step into becoming a 4-year college. And every college wants to grow up and become a university. Well, I've been also a real estate appraiser, and for the past 4 years, I've been asking myself, apartments, development, apartments, why all these apartments? Are we not supposed to own our property? Are we not supposed to take pride in ownership? What are these apartments for? And then I went to this meeting Thursday.
Madam Mayor, time.
May I continue? Thank you. And I come up with it. Duh, we are going to give away property to a vocational school that wants to become a college, that wants to become a university eventually. I'm like, this is crazy, because I don't want Nampa to become a college town. I lived in a college town. I went to college. I don't want my 20-year-old self living next door to me now that I'm 58. Trust me. Texas A&M, we studied hard and we partied harder. So that's what bothers me. I had to come out and say that. Then I'm like going, well, we got a lot of people on city council who aren't running again. Maybe they're going for jobs at this soon-to-be college university. Maybe they're going
just
for
real quickly, do you have any solutions? Do you have any solutions? Because I think
I do. I
okay.
do.
I think
and
we're
I kind
over
of
time.
Presented them, and I am
okay.
over time. I would
Thank
like
you.
to say that, you know, there's a reason for all of this secrecy, and it's not appreciated. And one thing that you said in the meeting at the horse park, Mayor, is that it costs too much to educate the public. And that's why we couldn't hold it over and vote on it. And I took offense to that.
I didn't say that it costs too much to educate.
It's difficult to educate the public.
It's difficult.
It's difficult to educate the public. Well, I am a thinking human being, and I can look at facts and I can make decisions. I was offended by that comment, and I think a lot of people in this room were also offended.
And likewise, I will say there were no secret conversations. There are no backroom deals. That is not how we operate. We are a city that operates with transparency and integrity, and you have speculated a world that is not the world we are in. I will say,
It's not
even the
transparent when
comment.
this Facebook ad is up, and it doesn't say what it's about. I'm going to quit now because I have said some things. I've said a lot of things, and I think you get my message.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived
what do
here
you-
for 8 years.
Okay, and so you brought some real ideas with you from someplace else, but it's not necessarily Nampa. And one of the things, I hear some people saying yes and some people saying
You
no,
know, I
and
have
so
a
with
lot
that.
of experience.
So Nampa, the one thing about our city is we're a city, and this is how we have operated here. That is with integrity. That is with transparency.
I have integrity.
We talk all the time. I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying that what you had shared here is that there were secret backdoor meetings going on, and that we were looking to get jobs, and that CWI is looking to become a university,
I
and that
have
we're
to
going to be.
speculate.
No, but we're not speculating sitting here. You can speculate, we are not speculating. With that, President Jones, would you like to speak to the plans, and you can have a seat, but President Jones, would you like to speak to the plans for the College of
Thank
Western
you for
Idaho?
the time to speak.
Sure.